What's going on YouTube? Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Masterpiece MP-19 Smokescreen. This is the third of the Nissan Fairlady brothers, coming in behind Prowl and Blue Streak. And as you can see, he is a little bit retooled here into a racing design of the Nissan Fairlady. And definitely a color scheme that stands out, that's for sure. He comes with his dual shoulder blasters, and looks pretty cool overall. Here we see on the back, it's got a picture of him next to MP-10 Prime, coming out of the trailer, of course, showing off that he can in fact fit. And unlike the other two, this one actually does come with the shoulder cannons, which is a nice touch. I don't really quite get why they make all the accessories exclusives. It's kind of annoying to me, but it's nice that this actually has it. So he is a diversionary tactician, and yeah, he's an Autobot. So that's pretty much the box. Now inside the package, the box, aside from the tray that holds Smokescreen himself, you do also get this little collectible card showing Masterpiece Smokescreen, and of course the instruction booklet and all that good stuff. It's not really all that terribly important. What is important is this guy right here. Here we have Smokescreen himself, and the first thing you'll notice if you have him in hand is how very nicely done all the colors are on this guy. The paint is just really nice. This red is super intense, and yeah, you'll notice a couple of differences as well. That like there's all these different like ads on the side, all the sponsors, I should say. DevCon Oil, Slot Fever. He's got his number 38, Smoke Tactics. So yeah, very nicely done. You can see the front end is completely remolded, and yeah, very cool looking. He rolls nicely, and we'll show him off in comparison to his brethren here. So first up we have Prowl over here, and then we have, of course, Blue Streak. Now this guy's color scheme is definitely the loudest of the bunch. I mean, Prowl's is really nice, but it's very basic. Blue Streak's is gorgeous, but it's also basic and very kind of unassuming, I would say. But this guy is very loud, very colorful, and very nice. You can see the difference in the rear as well, with the lights on here, and just another quick look at the front. So very cool. Like the other two, or you know, like more specifically like Blue Streak, you can pop the back end of the car in vehicle mode, like so. Just pop the wings out. Get this, there we go, like so. And everything on here is very stiff, so it can be kind of difficult to get a hold of, but just get this little bit back here, if you can do it without destroying your fingers. I'm gonna have the whole thing transformed by the time I actually get it. There we go. So you could pop this little bit up. It's a gray bit that's painted red. But once that's done, you can just kind of crunch them back into car mode here. go. Alright, so once he's in car mode, and this one's a little bit wants to be a bit fiddly right now, of course, because I'm trying to record. But anyway, normally it's fine. You can, of course, flip the gun handle in, and then attach it underneath like so. So, yeah, very, very cool, very nice little touch. I mean, it looks a bit silly to have the gun just sticking off the top here, but yeah, you can do that, and then that goes off to the side. One thing to note: these here are his shoulder cannons. They do not fit inside the vehicle mode anywhere, which is kind of unfortunate, but not unforeseen. There's just not enough room in there for them. But we'll get to that a bit later. So I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to go ahead and transform these two guys so I can show them off in a bit with his robot mode, and then we will transform this guy into robot mode. So I'll see you guys in just. Okay, so to transform this guy to robot mode, I'm not going to go too in depth here because I've already done it twice for 2 other videos. But basically, we're going to start here with the arms that are just underneath the vehicle mode, and we're just going to pull those down like so. Then we're just going to push this little bit up, and that's going to pop the middle of the hood and all this other stuff back here. I'm going to take the winglings and just push those out a bit to the side. I'm going to separate the arms here, pull the torso bit down, flip the head up like so. We're going to come around here and just push down just behind the side mirrors like so, and flip those in, and just flip those in the side. Just going to tab right under there like so. Get the arms kind of out of the way. Might want to push them up a little bit here, like that. Get them ready to form the torso. And this is the trickiest part, at least on mine. You want to get this up. You don't want it to go all the way back, but you don't want to pull it too far out either. It's got to clip into this hole right here, this like slot, and you just want to line it up just like so, and you got to kind of push down on it a little bit until it snaps into place, just like that. Okay, so now the legs, we'll go to the legs here. I just want to split these apart here. You're going to come around to these gray bits and just pull those up like so, and these are going to become the sides of the feet, but that'll release the sides here that we're going to pull down like so, and there's a little blue flap in here. You just want to push that up. There you go, just like that. Same on the other side. Just going to push that out. Pull this whole section down, and it just kind of accordions out like so. The legs will come down to form the knees like that, and then you just want to flip the window pieces just like so. Flip the gray bits up to form the feet. Flip the heels back like so. Once you've got the legs taken care of, just turn them at the waist. There you go. And basically we're just kind of, you want to take these bits back here, these little flaps, and just kind of push them up, get them out of the way. That bit goes down, and this whole section comes up, and you'll see the tabs right here. It's just going to clip in like so. Just take the wings, or the doors, and just flip them up to form the wings, I should say. And then just kind of hold the wheel here and pull his arms down, flip it around, hold on to the wheel section, and then pull his arm down. And there you have Smokescreen for the most part. And what you can do now is these little slots, which hopefully for the add-on missile packs, they have figured this out by now, because these are completely different. You know, they don't have the barrels that the other two have to like clip the missile launchers on top of, so they'll have to come up with something different for that. But what you want to do is take your little missile launcher, and this one, the one with the slot facing out this way, is going to go on this one right here. You just slide it in there and just clip it onto the back of his body like so. Do the same on the other side. Clip it in and flip it up, and there you go. There he has his shoulder launchers. Yeah, so here is Smokescreen in robot mode. We can take his little gun, flip the handle back out, and stick it right in his hand here. And it'll fit snugly in there. You just close the fist around it. I think I even... There we go. That's got it. So you can see, close-up of his head here, he's got like a fat head sort of thing going on that, I mean, it's really close to his G1 design, but the thing is, I feel as though it's a little too cartoony looking on what is a much more realistic looking body, if that makes any sense at all. Like just the big solid chunk of his head looks kind of out of place on this body, and that's my major gripe with this. Also, a little bit that there's just so much empty space that you can see through the front of the chest there. But don't get me wrong, I really like this guy, but I do say offhand, I'd say he's probably my least favorite of the three. And we'll show him off with his brothers here. We've got Blue Streak and Prowl right here. So they certainly look good together. I think they're really nice looking. You can see that there are some mold changes here. Obviously, the front end of the car. Also, the shoulders are a new mold. His shoulders, the wheels end up on the top. And he's got a new crotch plate. He's got the spoiler on his feet here, and of course the different light design in the back. Yeah, other than that, I think it's pretty much all the same stuff going on here. You know, obviously a new head. But yeah, I think they look really good all together. I think he completes the set very nicely. But I think especially with these two and with the head sculpts that they have, his looks even more so kind of out of place. But what are you going to do? His gun is also different than these two. They both have the same gun, but his is a different mold. Yeah, so articulation, he's got a bit of limited upward shoulder movement because of the wheel here, but you can get that raised up a little bit more just by means of kind of shifting things around. And you know, once you have that up, you can twist the bicep swivel to kind of get a little bit more movement out of that. He does, of course, have the bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows. He's got a wrist swivel, like so. He's got the articulated fingers. He's got, his head is not on a ball joint, but it's on a pivot and swivel, so he can get some decent, a little bit of upward looking. His head is just kind of big, so it does get a little bit in the way of that. He does have a waist swivel, like so. Universal joints on his hips, thigh swivel, and really deep knee bends, kind of a double jointed knee. He does have an ankle kind of pivot and swivel that allows a decent range of movement on his foot there. He can get some very wide stances going, as well as his foot can go front and back like so. So yeah, really nice range of movement, as we've come to expect from these Masterpiece figures. He's certainly no exception. I really do like him. Like I said, in my personal opinion, I think he's probably the weakest of the three fair ladies. But he is still a really good figure overall. Just some quick size comparisons. I know for some of the other, I think Prowl or Blue Streak, somebody wanted to know how they compared with a deluxe figure, if they were deluxe size. And here you can see they are a bit larger than deluxe. They're closer to Voyager size, probably. You know, about 7 inches tall. You know, between 6.5, 7 inches. So pretty good size. And of course, here he is with Mastermind Creations Bovis. So you can see that this guy's a bit bigger overall. But yeah, really cool figure. I love how these Masterpiece figures are all turning out. I think they're really just all been fantastic, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what Bumblebee and Wheeljack look like, and very interested to see what they end up doing with Ultra Magnus as well. But another really cool Masterpiece figure, and yeah, so that's going to do it for this review. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll have more Transformers coming very soon. And yeah, that's going to do it for now. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.